Only 3 weeks remaining in the regular season and some great high school football action coming your way tonight. It is Friday Football live from the studios of Northern Kentucky University's Griffin Hall. We have got a fantastic slate of games for you tonight, including the game of the night, Milford at Winton Woods. Also tonight, LaSalle is at St. X, Wyoming is at Marymount, Greensburg is at East Central, and Boone County is at Highlands. We've got reporters all across the city tonight bringing you updates from all sides of the river. Haven Wolf will be bringing us updates on games going on in Southeast Indiana. Josh Cobb will be bringing us updates on games going on in Northern Kentucky. Brennan Bucher will be at Highlands tonight providing updates on that game. Matt Supinger will be at Winton Woods tonight bringing us updates on the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. Dimitri Fizich is at Lakota East tonight bringing us updates on the Greater Miami Conference. Gracie Kopfer is at St. X LaSalle tonight bringing us updates on the Greater Catholic League South. And Alex Perez in the Tri-State Media Center bringing us updates from outside of the Tri-State area. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Friday Football Live Command Center. I'm Matt Sexton. Believe it or not, we are down to the final 3 weeks of the regular season. Playoff picture coming into focus in Ohio, and we're getting ready for the playoffs in just a couple weeks in Indiana and Kentucky. Let's get out to our first live action of the night on Friday Football Live.
Nearly intercepted. I love the aggressiveness out of Coach Leone. Wyoming read it really nicely, though. It was Justin Robinson, a key player to watch, who made the pass.
HIPAA keeps me from telling what may or may not ail you, but yeah.
Thankfully.
We've been really fortunate to get to do the job that we get to do. I love my job. I love getting to interact with the kids and getting to see them at their lowest moment sometimes. When they're at their lowest moment, they get injured, but then to see them when they get to their highest moment back on the field and being able to do it. So it's a blessing to get to do what I get to.
Position for the Warriors and making his season debut tonight. He's been having back and leg problems, but he is near 100%, he's told me, and he's ready to go this week in what is by far the Warriors' biggest game of the season.
And Coach Leone gave me some things to watch for, on the Marymount side. He doesn't want to see many turnovers. If they can keep this game clean, they can keep. They can probably walk out of here with a win. He's going to be looking for them to be aggressive, as we saw in the flea flicker, and just containing Wyoming's run game.
Yeah, it was a holding call against the Warriors there, so instead of a 20-yard completion, it's 10 yards backwards. We're going to have third and about 20 here for Marymount. Tully looking to throw, tried to throw a screen. This one's intercepted and batted in the air. Number 56 for the Cowboys, Jess Howard, comes up with the interception, but all the credit has to go to the tip that was made when they tried to throw the screen pass, Jamal.
What a beautiful play. Tipped up in the air, and it just falls into the arms of Jess Howard. What a play. Beautiful play by number 55 there, it looks like.
Deuce Wiley was the guy who got a piece of it.
Beautiful play.
Yeah, Jamal just talked about them trying to play aggressive. Merrill was actually trying to play safe there, going with the little dump down screen pass. And, what can I say? Deuce was all over it, and Jess was in the right place at the right time. Jess Howard, heck of a basketball player, but he has actually ended that passion, I believe, to pursue his dreams on the football field, and he is an absolute weapon out there. He can cause havoc if you're not careful on the Warriors side of the ball.
An amazing play there.
First look at Quade Howard tonight. He's going to hand the ball off to start the game, and he's going to find the end zone on the first play from scrimmage. Joel Hancock into the end zone, 6 points for the Cowboys. So one play, one touchdown for Wyoming. Obviously, they got the ball in about as good a field position as you can ask for, but that's not very encouraging if you're Marymount.
definitely not. That was, I mean, as bad as it could get. Starting off the game with an interception and a touchdown. We'll look to see how Marymount responds.
Yeah, the kicker is Carter Rummer, the junior. This guy was bombing him in warm-up, so wouldn't expect him to miss too many tonight. And that one is through the center of the uprights and had enough yardage to get through from about 40 probably, which...
Yeah, he's got a big leg in warm-ups. He was kicking from very deep, and he's a great kicker. I'm going to look for him to make some big kicks.
Yeah, you see on that touchdown run, Jackson Hamilton, the main running back for the Cowboys, he's a sophomore, and he's been great so far this year, but they actually used him in blocking so that
Okay, so they break the huddle. Dress is 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. They're in on him for a sack.
Wow. That's Cameron Jackson. We mentioned him in the pregame a little bit. Got it. He just pushed it, muscled his man right back, walked him right back to the quarterback. Watch this. Just walked him right back.
That's great there. Get this game started off like that.
Yeah. I feel bad for Jack Welsling, the left tackle there. It's going to be a long night if that keeps happening.
So they're calling it a loss of 10. 3rd and 17, so this is where the Warrior defense has to get off the field on this 3rd down. Great drop. He's going to try to run, but he's going to run into a host of Warriors now. All kind of hats there waiting for number 12.
Yeah, that was a great overall stand there by the defensive line, the Whitted Woods Warriors, slowing down this offense, which was a tough task to begin with, and getting basically a sack there, even though it's not going to count as one. Great job. Gives their offense another chance to get on the board.
So the Warriors got guys waiting this kick. Manti Mathis, number 47. And his associate back there with him. Kick is off. It's like it's going to land out of bounds near the 15-yard line.
It is another holding. I know we saw it a little bit earlier in the season. Anytime you see a guy go low at a quarterback's ankles, technically not supposed to do it, doesn't get called a lot. But I feel like that one could have gone either way. It ends up moving the Hawks back. This one is declined, 4th and 20.
Yeah, unfortunate there. And Hooks was immediately like questioning that penalty. But that's what the refs called.
Back deep for the Firebirds. It will be Brennan Remy, number 1 in the alternate speckled white uniforms for the Firebirds tonight. Only the second time we have seen the new alternates back out, or at least a new version. As this low snap there on the punt, Tabron Benny Powell getting a hand on it. He's going to return it all the way to the end zone. West going to start this one on top.
And that's just unfortunate for the punt team for the Thunderhawks. They've been pretty consistent this year. That one was just a low snap. Sandhar couldn't get a hold on it, and there was no chance of him getting that one off.
Little deja vu right there. I don't know if you remember it, but I do. That was the same exact thing that happened last year. Not too sure who it was. I think it was Asback last year that made it happen. But block punts in East-West games, I mean, I don't know what it is, but it somehow happens every time.
And special teams is a not too talked about unit for this West team, but it seems like week in, week out, there's at least one block punt, and that's one of the seemingly many that we see go for a touchdown. So Tabron Betty Powell able to get the Thunderhawks on the board here, a familiar family here at Lakota East. But Tabron, of course, a West kid at heart. He comes up with a big play there. We will take a quick step aside. We'll be right back. Thunderhawks' second possession when we return.
Braxton Graves will get the football for the Rebels, and he'll get a gain of 5 before being brought down by Carson Shelton.
First charge timeout, Boone County.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome back the classes of 1958, 1963, 1998, and 2013. Enjoy the game, guys, and welcome back to the nest.
Looks like a load to stop. There's number 6 with the carry. Excuse me, that's number 5.
Yeah, it almost looked like a misdirection handoff there. They're going one way, a little counter move, try to go to the next. Great job there by Eric Morris, kind of stopping him in his tracks before he got too far.
3rd and 7. Again, this is where Ward defense. Now, I'd be looking for the possibility of this guy trying to get it with his feet. 5:19 left to go in the first quarter as the Eagles break the huddle. Full house backfield back there with him. Now he's in the pistol, man in motion. There they come after him and they got him sacked.
Wow.
For a loss. That's number 0 again.
Cameron Jackson again, just coming across and not letting Luke Brand get anywhere. And
that's good.
Yeah, and that time Luke Brand even kind of did to himself. He ran to the left and allowed Cameron Jackson just have that opening. There's nobody there to even chip him.
Yep.
Nothing. You should. That was they're trying to get it to the running back on that wheel route.
4th and 15. They're going to have to go for it. Clock moving down to 4:19 in the first quarter. Little defense, straight drop. He throws this ball, and it's going to be incomplete.
Not a bad idea there by Milford to go for it. Just too long for a field goal, but not too far away for a punt. So just throw it up there and see what happens.
That's right. I mean, that's all they can do. As the Warrior offense comes out on the field. They come after him. The pitch is out to the right flat, and they got him upended.
Yeah. Did that little pitch, try to find the corner, but only picked up 3 there. The safety did a nice job coming down and making that hit.
Yeah, because the speed on this Eagle defense is up to the task of staying with these guys, trying to beat them to the edge. 2nd and 8. Pulls it out of his gut. He rolls. Tries to throw this ball to Lavielle Waters. Incomplete.
I don't know what the flag is here. It might be holding. Yeah, I think it's on holding on Wyndham Woods. I think this is the 3rd drive that's been a penalty for.
Well, others on offense for the Warriors, number 84, Ryan Cooley. 6'5", 210 wide receiver. Number
cabins, campgrounds, a resort lodge, and much more. Visit Red River Gorge Cabin Rentals.com. 6:43 remaining here in the opening quarter. 7-0. Elder on top. They had a 1-yard touchdown run after a muffed snap and punt and almost a safety, and they got it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 35. And the give to the left side, it's to Meyer, and he goes and gets to the 25-yard line. A first down for the Panthers. A good run for Meyer.
Panthers really kind of implemented that play into their offense last year. So we're going to go hurry up huddle here, but it's a quick motion buck left, and it's worked well for them.
So they set up now, and it was 3rd and 1. So now Meyer will get the first down this time, as they've had a rough time with the scoreboard up and to see where the ball was. And the Panthers looks like they finally moved the chains, and it's a first down, and Meyer is down on the ground, so hopefully he'll be okay. The Underground Sports Shop provides the Prep Sports Radio Network with our good-looking shirts, jackets, pullovers, and hats, and they can make your business organization look professional as well. The Underground Sports Shop and owner Sean Mason supports this broadcast in Elder football. 513-751-1662. That's the Underground Sports Shop. 6:21.
Here, try to get that angle in. He's going to try and rush around. It's going to be thrown. Nice catch there by the Lancers. It's going to be a first down, I believe, with 4 in progress. A rifle from Pat McLaughlin. And Lancers will move the chains. That was Welter on the reception for LaSalle. He is one of the leading receivers. 24 catches, 320 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the season.
Yep, good route and throw execution by the Lancers there. Short route, just got to where he needed to get the first down. Even better strike by McLaughlin.
Coy Beasley now lines up in the backfield for LaSalle. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to find not much room going there. That's Big Ten commit Ted Hammond in there, number 97, to bring down the Purdue commit, Coy Beasley.
Something we may see for 4 more years to come.
Just under 4 minutes now. LaSalle running some hurry-up offense here. High snap, gonna be a little play action. McLaughlin looking to step up. He throws. He's got a man wide open out there on the flat, running down the sideline. He's gonna have a first down around the 20-yard line. That was number 5, Cohen Kreidler, the running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, and a good job by Pat McLaughlin there. Had Gordy Solstead right there ready to sack him in the backfield, and he was just able to flip it up to a wide open receiver, Cohen Kreidler, just sitting there in the flat.
5 wide now for the Lancers at the bottom of your screen.
Screenplay most likely in this formation.
Yeah, probably going to Beasley, number 2.
You'll see him right there at the back of that bunch on the near side.
Gus Folke, it's going to be a QB sneak. He's going to make, almost made a man miss. That was Noah Beck there on the stop, the one-handed tackle. If he doesn't make that play, McLaughlin might be striding into the end zone.
Yeah, he had a lot of open space. Bombers heavily committed to that near side. And Noah Beck making a great play.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 now for the Lancers. Checking over to the sideline, getting the play call in. About 3 minutes to go now. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Cohen Kreidler. It's going to be brought down by a handful of Bombers. Ted Hammond in there on the stop mainly, along with Jack O'Malley. LaSalle kicking game has been a little questionable this year. They are 4 for 9 total on the season. They're 18 of 21 on PATs. 19 for 22, I guess, if you count the one from earlier.
Yep. And Cohen Kreidler, I mean, he's been their main back, 273 yards on the year, 4 yards per carry. If they're going to consistently run the ball, he's going to be the guy they're going to go to.
3rd and 3 is the official number. Bomber defense needs to hold here.
Force LaSalle into a field goal attempt, or at least the decision between a field goal and going for it on 4th down.
McLaughlin dropping back. He's going to look to throw. Fires into the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. That is number 20, Andrew Weber, in on the coverage. Number 13, the intended target, Kyle Reynolds, not able to haul it in. And the Lancers are going to send the field goal unit out.
And a good job there by Andrew Weber in this Bomber defense to hold strong. That 3rd and short, forcing LaSalle into kicking a field goal. But as we've learned early on from this LaSalle special teams unit, you got to be constantly aware.
Making the tackle.
The one thing the Eagles do have, not a ton of depth, but they have a good amount of size up on the defensive front and offensive front, so going to try to use that to their advantage.
2nd down and goal. The ball spotted at the 2-yard line. They line up with the wide receivers, 2 of them to the left side, and they set up now, looking. And now the throw to the left side, wide open is Myers, touchdown. I mean, that was easy.
I pointed out to you before the play was even snapped, Glenn. I mean, Josh Myers uncovered. They only had one cornerback on that side. Josh Myers did a little stop route and was about as wide open as he'll ever get.
So Myers gets the touchdown, and Josh has done a great job all year. He has had 41 receptions, he's got 43 now, and he has a touchdown, and the Panthers lead it 13-0 pending this extra point. They set up, Thaman to hold, and the kick is up, and this one is good. So with 4:46 to go in the first quarter, Panthers are leading it 14.
We've got a Milford Eagle indicating that it's a first down. But they're saying the Warriors stopped it and held.
Yeah, D-line by Wyndham Woods standing strong. I thought, you see it right here. Can't quite see where the marker is, but it looks short from that angle. And I think it might be because the quarterback actually turned his back when he was getting tackled, and that prevented him from reaching that first down marker. Great job by Wyndham Woods. I'm always a little confused on why you're going to do a quarterback sneak and start from the shotgun position. It's almost like you're setting yourself back, but I figured maybe the quarterback's just used to doing shotgun snaps and don't want to risk going under center and possibly fumbling the ball.
To me, I'm old school. Just go under center.
Yeah.
What do they call that in Philly now?
Yeah, the tush push. I was hoping they'll see it here, yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the City Club of Cleveland, where we are devoted
Okay, so here's the Warriors offense looking for a big play. Pass is complete. Trying to get around people. Still on his feet. Going to be marked at about the 34-yard line for first down for the Warriors. Their first down of the evening.
Yeah, again, nice job by Trevor Harris, the Purdue commit, catching that ball and getting the sideline. That's so far the best offensive play that Whitten Woods has produced. And the only thing really slowing down Whitten Woods on these drives is the penalties. As if they stay, ahead of the chains and don't commit any penalties, I think they can really move the ball.
We see Van George in the game, lined up as a receiver. Pass is complete to Cooley over here in the left flat.
As you may know, Steve Minter served as president and executive director of the Cleveland Foundation for nearly 2 decades. He became the
So let's make it 2nd and 10. The clock is ticking. 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. See what happens. Down to 15 seconds.
that made significant contributions to the understanding of racism and human diversity.
Okay, so
Poet
here's the words.
and
But
philanthropist
this time is
Edith
going to
Annis
expire.
Wolf
We're not
established
going
the
to get
book
this
prize
snap off
in
before the first quarter is over.
1935 to reflect her
So after
family's
one
commitment
quarter
to
play
social
from
justice.
Frederick Stadium
Winners
here,
of the
we
prize
have a score.
The extra point
Gotta keep your
attempt.
head cool. Keep the
And Slaughter will look
keep
to
the
kick
mind
this one
disciplined.
through,
Make
and
sure you're
it's up
playing
with
with
the right
discipline.
foot, and this one is good.
So it
So
doesn't cost
with
your own team
4:34
15
left,
yards
Life
on
Christian
that first
Academy
down.
gets on the board. The Panthers lead it 14-7. We'll take a
Junior
timeout.
Gonzalez
On the Prep
lining
Sports
up
Radio
here
Network.
behind Sam Wiles, a name we really haven't called yet in tonight's game. Big power back for the Firebirds.
Right for Talk of the Town. Today, Charlene is a veteran journalist who has worked for the New York Times, PBS, NPR, and CNN. She received multiple awards, including an Emmy and a Peabody, for her distinguished work covering apartheid in South Africa for PBS. In her latest book, My People, 5 decades of writing about
Again, the defensive line, they're stepping up for the Thunderhawks. They've certainly improved. We just saw it last play, them collapsing on Wiles. Wiles wasn't able to escape, but there didn't let anything through.
Yeah, this East defense, pressure-wise, have done a great job calling. I mean, they've really they forced Wiles out the pocket, and they really haven't had much success on the run game either. So, credit to them to this point.
Yeah, and that's a shocker because they really have been subpar this season. They really have stepped it up here.
Gonzalez with his first touch, bowling ball up the middle. We talked about it earlier. We see it there. Gonzalez, even with a dive after the play, gets to about the 37-yard line. A big first down for the Firebirds to keep things moving.
Sorry about the jinx there, right there.
Yeah, of course. We talk about him, and then he gets a big run through.
Yeah, that's Junior again. He's a bowling ball. I mean, inside, zone up the middle. Nothing much you can do. It takes multiple people to bring him down, and that's what he's done all season. I mean, just keeps trudging along.
Gonzalez taking to the blocker role here, and in comes the sophomore Braden Johnson. Gilbert and Gonzalez motioning over. We've seen this formation many a time this year for the Firebirds as it's a handoff to the sophomore, gets hit right at the line. Forward progress, probably able to get him about a yard, nothing more.
And that defensive line comes back swinging on that one. So a little concerned with all the shifting there at the end, but the defensive line was able to hold it together and make a good stop there.
You jinxed it once. I'm surprised you went back to.
We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, that was a great play by Cohen Wright, by the way, the linebacker, as the clock is going to expire here in the first quarter.
And Firebirds not going to take an opportunity to run another play here. We will switch sides of the field and come back to you here with another full second quarter of coverage. Firebirds lead this one 7-0 on this combined stream here between East and West Student Broadcasting. Thanks for...
That's a gift to have.
Brown gives inside. It's like the Eagle defense putting a stop. It's number 2 with to carry Charles Johnson. Second 8, it looks like the Warriors are just going to have to patiently grind this ball. Here's Brown. He's got the snap. He pitches. Looks like he runs north with the ball. That's number 2, Charles Johnson again.
Yeah, Totu Luna.
More of a bigger back that can push through a lot of guys.
Yeah, same formation here. Actually, the exact same. Whitmore, Naccioni, Duckwall, Tully out there in the skill positions. And they run the same play, and it's Duckwall with a burst of speed. Great blocking, touchdown Warriors, and they're on the board.
Beautiful play by Duckwall. A burst of speed as soon as he sees the hole open, and he's got 6.
So Marymount now lining up for the extra point, trying to cut to the lead in half of the Cowboys. That's a really big possession. We talked about them needing to get on the board at some point, and they did it right there. Extra point is good from Kutcher, despite him nearly topping the kick.
The throw, it is incomplete. It was knocked down by number 15, and it was Zion Schleyenblade making the knocking that one down.
Len, you kind of mentioned a lot of weird things going on. This game just doesn't really feel kind of right at all right now. Both teams look just completely out of sync.
I've seen scrimmages that had more. It just doesn't seem like everybody's off a little bit. It's and you know what's weird is next week is Friday the 13th. This is not Friday the 13th. This is next week is in Indianapolis with Bishop Chatard. That is Friday the 13th, known as triskaidekaphobia, by the way, in case you didn't know that. The fear of the number 13. Now you're going to be like, wow, I'm just a plethora of information. There's a 3rd down and 9 at the 13-yard line. Look at that, 13-yard line. Eli Roden rolls out to the left, looks to throw it down the field into the end zone. It is incomplete. It was knocked down by number 2, DeIvory Jenkins, and that would have been a touchdown in the back of the end zone to Murphy, but he knocked it down.
Looks like we're going to get a holding call on the Panthers. Marcellus Nash wanted a call, and he got one, and he's going to march the Panthers back himself. Yeah, kind of a not as strong a throw as Eli Roden kind of wanted to put on that ball. Got tipped, almost got picked off.
Yeah, almost. Well, TicketJungle.com, tickets to concerts, sports, all events locally owned and operated, authentic tickets and secure checkout, email confirmation and delivery. Riverbend, Aronoff, Heritage Bank, any venue, local, regional, or nationwide. Bengals, Bearcats, Buckeyes, Fighting Irish, all professional and college sports. TicketJungle.com for the fans' ultimate source for tickets. TicketJungle.com, proud supporter of the Prep Sports Radio Network. TicketJungle.com. So it's a 3rd and 19 back at the 24-yard line. Panthers have a 14-7 lead with 1:45 to go here in the opening quarter, which has been going on and on. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Shotgun set up for Roden. Roden throws, complete to Myris at the 25. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. He's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown! Josh Myris, second of the game, and the Panthers lead it 20-7 pending.
Well, JT Hoffman had to come onto the field as I believe that was Thomas Roth had to come off. He had blood on his uniform, but Hoffman did a really good job sealing off the edge on that screen, led to an easy Josh Myris touchdown.
Myris gets his 5th touchdown catch of the season. Also, that is catch number 44. And a 7-play, 44-yard drive ends with that 24-yard touchdown catch by Myris, and the kick is up and good. So with 1:38 to go, Panthers have a 21-7 lead. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
There's the give to Deuce. He runs around the guy, and he's still on his feet. Good yardage down to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and Milford there committed 5 to the rush, and they went just to the outside, and again found some success. So they're doing a good job running to the outside, avoiding that blitz that Milford's doing. To see if Milford adjusts.
3rd and 5. Again, 4-down territory either way. Rolling to his right. There's the throw. Incomplete. Fourth and 5. They should have ran that well.
Yeah, a little rollout here.
They're lucky to get that one back.
Yeah, that was really close.
Yeah, they got to go for this 4th and 5. Got a lot of receivers in this game. See what they come up with. Straight drop. They got her after him, but he makes the guy missing. Throws this ball away. Incomplete.
Yeah, great job by Milford there, just tacking with the pressure, not letting Brown visualize or see the field very well with constant pressure. All you can do is throw it away.
So there's 7:07 left to go in the half. Scoreless affair this evening. Might say both of these teams are letting each other.
Hands it off to the second man through, and that is Erdman. He cuts outside at the 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 touchdown.
Mark, that's just unbelievable. Man. I mean, what an incredible run off the right side by Luke Erdman. Great blocking, first of all. But once Luke got to the second level, I mean, he essentially knocked one defender over and spun off of another, kept his balance, and was able to regain his footing and take it to the end zone easily. 27-yard run, touchdown run by Luke Erdman. Again, just
13th touchdown on the season.
I mean, just finds the end zone over and over again on the year. He's got 10 receiving touchdowns and now 3 rushing.
Colton Lair out for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 9:16 to go in the first quarter, Beechwood scores on their second possession on about a 27-yard run by Luke Erdman.
Yeah.
Tigers take a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, I mean,
And this Bomber defense one that got quite a few sacks last time these two teams met. Ted Hammond responsible for 2 of those in last year's matchup.
Yep, second tackle for loss on the night. Braden Riley had the first one. Forcing a punt here would be huge because LaSalle does get the ball to start the second half. Andrew Weber showing blitz. Excuse me, that's not Andrew Weber. It's number 30, Ben Lehman. He's going to bring pressure. Kobe Clapper in there on lot. Nice play there by Jack O'Malley.
By
the
Jack
safety
O'Malley.
said, get that out of here. And now Pat McLaughlin down on the ground, but helped up by Gordy Solstead. Good sportsmanship there. McLaughlin is limping off the field, favoring that right leg.
Yeah, hopefully he is okay. And, I mean, in the eventuality, of course, you have to consider that if something does happen to your quarterback, no one else has thrown a pass for LaSalle this year besides
absolutely.
Pat McLaughlin. So we have no idea what their quarterback situation is beyond McLaughlin.
Only the second pass breakup of the year for Jack O'Malley. He does second on the team in tackles.
Got to be cautious of the fake punt.
Yeah, that's why they got a few Bombers there guarding the line of scrimmage. Not the biggest punts in the world. It's going to be out of bounds. Weber there should be out of bounds at around the 30-yard line.
Really taking over the game on this possession, so we see Tully and Walton having some words. Walton told me they have a play for him to go catch like a 10-yard out route. They ran it last week against Madeira. It worked well. He's in the game here in that slot receiver position. We'll see if they go to him. He ran the route, but Tully took it up the middle himself and picked up another first down. They cannot stop Charlie Tully on the ground.
And sometimes you bring in Walton for blocking purposes as well. He's a huge body there. And then that being a QB design run, they may have brought him in for blocking purposes. He's huge. He's got a great base. Walton does, and he's a great blocking wide receiver.
Please gather by the bell right now.
See Hunter Metz lining up there. He was hurt last week against Madeira, but has made a wrong recovery to be back this week. He was not going to.
Set up on their own 20-yard line. 4:19 left to go in the half. Kick is up. Picked up. Looks like they drop him immediately. It looks like on about his 17, 18-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by the special teams of Milford there, not really allowing any sort of return by Whittem Woods.
Think of this decision.
I love this decision. Be a little aggressive, take a shot here, it's not horrible field position if they don't get it. So I think this is a great decision with only 3 minutes left here.
Yeah, Leon's actually going to take a timeout and just talk this one over, which I think is a good call. You want to make sure you get the best play in that you can in this situation. You cannot, I mean, I don't say you can't afford to turn the ball over if that does end up happening, but ideally you wouldn't. You really think this is a huge momentum play near the end of the half. They want to pick up this first down. It would go a long way in this football game.
If they get this, it would be a huge killer for the Wyoming defense. They have to stay on the field longer. They're tired. Legs may be getting a little heavy. This would be a killer for them.
Five wide again on 4th and 5. Here we go. Let's see what Leon's got drawn up here. Duckwall throws a man to the ground on the block. Totally looking to throw. What a catch by Davis Whitmore. On his head, keeps his feet in. That is an incredible play from the senior.
A head tap moment there for Whitmore. Goes up and gets it. Totally puts it where only Whitmore can get it. A beautiful play there by Whitmore.
Yeah, let's take another look. This is a great throw and a better catch from Whitmore. Just has nothing open. And this is actually the earlier broken up pass. But geez, that catch was something from Whitmore. That's a huge first down. It's going to be first down and goal inside the 10-yard line.
On his head, as the kids say today.
As the kids said, you're not one of the kids, though.
I'm not
You're
one of the
referring
kids.
to the other kids that say that. Okay.
The other kids.
Yeah. Now, for the first time tonight, we see Warden in that shark formation, or is what they call it. It's really known as the Wildcat in common football. Down near the 5-yard line is Warden. Cue the replay this time. We've got the Whitmore catch coming right up. I mean, look at this. I don't know how he keeps his feet in or catches the football. I mean, yeah, he got up in a hurry right there.
What a beautiful play there.
You can see the bench in the background just going crazy, and I don't blame him.
That's an epic catch. And like I said, that's a killer for the Wyoming defense.
Yeah.
Not only did they pick up the 4th down, but it was a momentum swing. I mean, it was a huge catch.
Yeah, you have to turn this into 6 points if you're the Warriors. This would be killer if you get stopped near the goal line.
And one thing I want to talk about is the future for the Man-Around Warriors. One player that they have is Owen Betcher.
Yeah.
Who's going to step into that, I would assume is going to step into that starting QB role next year. They have young wide receivers like Evan List.
Yeah.
Very speedy wide receiver. We saw him, I don't mean to keep going back to the Williamsburg game, we saw him catching kickoffs and punts.
Returns, yeah.
So Leon definitely sees some upside with number 13, Evan List.
Yeah, he's been hurt in the last couple of weeks. I'm unsure if he's cleared to go this week. Wouldn't really be a big deal. He really only gets in for the kickoffs. But as Jamal was saying, really a big asset down the road for Marymount. All right, Finn Warden joins Tully in the backfield here. Right about the 6-yard line on 2nd and goal. Rolls out right, looking to throw. He's got nothing, barely gets rid of it. It was Deuce Wiley who nearly got the Tully, but Tully was able to throw it away in the direction of Glassmeyer before he got sacked, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
It was almost an accurate throw there from Tully.
Yeah.
If you just had a little bit more time, you may have been able to get it to Glassmeyer there. Feels like we've been talking about Deuce Wiley a lot today.
Yeah, certainly.
He also wasn't in our keys for the game, but he's shown up tonight, and he's really playing his heart out for the Cowboys.
Yeah, a number of Cowboys on the defensive side of the ball making some big plays. Lyons, Wiley, obviously Hauer. Even Feldmeyer getting in on some tackles early. Tully looking to throw. dumps it down to his man Glassmeyer, wrapped up right around the 1-yard line, not quite into the end zone, and it's 4th and goal, and I would bet a lot of money that Leon goes for this one.
Right here, you have to. Glassmeyer is down and hurt.
Yeah, I'll take another look at it. He got really close to the end zone, kind of got sandwiched between the two defenders, might have twisted an ankle or something. He went down immediately.
And that's huge for the Warriors. They've been using him a lot.
Glassmeyer is able to walk off the field in his own power. Always good to see. Now hit.
At 3-1, 6,900. Here's the play, and the handoff to the 35-yard line is Meyer, and a gain of about 5 on that 1st and 20.
I wonder if it gets as confusing for us as it does for the listener at home with the two Myers in the backfield, but
yeah.
They both do a really good job toting the rock.
Well, I try to go Trenton Meyer, which makes it a little bit easier, but 24, we could just say 24. That would be 24 and 25. Numbers. Exactly. We'll just call out numbers. But Trenton Meyer's in the game at 24. Myers is going to probably go in motion here, but he does. He goes to the left, and now looking to throw down the field, looking for Myers, throws it up, and Myers catches it at the 15 to the 10 to the 5. He pulls everybody into the end zone for touchdown number 3 for Josh Myers. This time, a big one.
Josh Myers, absolute big boy football, was tackled around the 5-yard line, but able to pull 2 Eagles defenders in with him, and a beautiful wheel route out of the backfield by Myers. Shaq Letter was able to find him in stride and ensure a touchdown.
I think that was at least 35 yards. We'll take a gander. They took it off the board too quick for me to see that one, but 27-7. We'll get the official numbers from the Silers because they are watching.
High with the fader out to him. That seems unlikely. Under center, and they do go with the quarterback sneak. And he's gonna, and the ball is out. Wyoming has it. We'll see what they call. I think he might have been in the end zone, Jamal.
I think he might have been across. It looks like the refs are discussing. I definitely don't think that the fumble should count.
There's no way he wasn't in the end zone. So let's take another look at this.
He's
wow,
not down.
Actually,
he is not down. He did not get across.
I'm not going to lie to you, Jamal. Looking at the replay the second time, it looked like his lower half was moving forward, but the Wyoming defense did a really good job knocking back his upper half that had the football. It was bang, bang, but I don't know that it's as blatant of a missed call as some people might think. He might not have got in. Not 100% sure there. I can tell you one thing, people in the press box were not happy. They thought he was miles into the end zone. But on second look, referees might have been more correct than some people may have think. Let's give the guy some credit.
Definitely hurts for Miramont to come up.
Off the Britt, he's got room, he's gonna go, trying to break a tackle, he's in! Touchdown! Jake Britt and the Bombers, crucial points on the board, and Jake Britt scores a hard-fought drive in the last one, making up for that fumble, and gets the Bombers within one possession.
And that's got to be a great feeling for Jake Britt right there. Second touchdown on the season for the sophomore, and like you mentioned, making up for that fumble, and for the first time this season, the Sirens back.
Yep, absolutely.
We have not had that yet.
Yep. Jake Britt had the first touchdown of the air, and he's got the latest one, 2 on the ground, capping off a hard-fought first half for him rushing. Senju extra point is good, and the Bombers have 7 now, but 41 seconds. LaSalle's got 2 timeouts. They've seen an explosive offense so far. They could go down, score some points, and the Bomber defense has got to hold strong.
Yeah, Bomber defense has to hold strong, and the Bombers also have 2 timeouts of their own.
Mark can be frustrating, confusing, but having a call back, a professional guiding you every step of the way.
The ball is snapped, fake.
Can make the process
Go right back in the end zone.
Oh,
one-handed effort. Nice effort by Luke Sleet. The ball tipped off his left hand, falls incomplete. Yeah, that would have been a nice one.
Panthers have a 28-7.
They're trying to get him one, Murph.
They are.
Not great, but you got to like the way the Panthers quarterback
is.
for sure.
Well, you meant.
Clay gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty. 4-3-2-1, following a host of Tigers touchdown.
Yeah, easy. Right behind the left side of the offensive line. Xavier Campbell, Nick Alexander, a 4-yard touchdown to run second of the night. It doesn't get much easier than that, Martelli.
No doubt about it. The offensive line is doing some road grading out there, man. Good blocking up front. Chase Flaherty with the second touchdown of the game. 2:40 left to go. Colson Lair coming out to make it a 28-0 game. The slow quarter, because Owen County is taking their time. They're not in any hurry at all. This has been a slow first quarter.
Yes, it has.
And the Tigers are going up 28-zip. If this kick is up and good, and it is. 2:40 to go.
Mark, it is amazing. This is only Chase's 25th game, and he now has 28 career touchdowns.
Yes.
I mean, I think you could certainly, of course, point a lot of that to the.
He's to the left, 2 wide receivers to the right, including Paff to the right side. Now Roden, the left-handed quarterback, throws it down the field. He's got a man. Myers, 4th touchdown of the game. Big 29 yards that time.
Josh Myers, I mean, you got to wonder how this kid gets so open all the time, but as a flag was thrown in the defensive backfield, looks like a sports flag on somebody, but it's going to be on the Panthers, but the touchdown will still count. Josh Myers wide open on a nice post route, and Eli Roden, an absolutely beautiful ball, found Myers in stride for the Panthers' 5th touchdown of the game.
Fourth touchdown.
Josh Myers was 4th, right?
Yeah, because Meyer had the first one.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Well,
he might get 5.
You never know.
He might get 5. It's okay. That was a quick drive. One play, 29 yards. You got to, those are the type of ways you do it. And Myers has caught. He's had now, if you look at the touchdowns, he's had a 29, a 36, a 24, and a 2. That took 8 seconds off the clock. And it was Roden to Myers on the 29-yarder. And the kick is good. So with 5:08 to play in the second, it's 35 for the Panthers and 7 for Life Christian Academy. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
up the corner. He's going to turn it, and he's going to be brought down, still on his feet, before he's finally brought down past the 45-yard line.
About a 27-yard run up the field, but about 70
yes.
total yards running. We'll ask Andy Shaver for the stat line on how many actual yards he ran for that run.
To gain those 27. But Trojans get it across into Pirate territory. It's 1st and 10 East Central.
That's like one of those next-gen stats that pop up when you're watching an NFL game.
It really is, yes.
He's got a 17% chance of catching this ball. How do you know that?
At reception is hauled in by Ryan Brotherton. That's going to be a 1st down for East Central. Ryan will add to his total. He's 4th all-time in East Central history. Again, we talked about how the senior class is featured in the record books. Here is Ringer with the handoff. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. That's Ringer's 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Talk about the offensive line of Greensburg. We should mention the offensive line of East Central doing exactly what they need to do there, making huge holes. I mean, Ringer, again, could run 5-7 yards side to side because that's how big the hole was. It's nice to run through those holes when the line's doing that kind of a job for you.
McPhee back in to attempt the PAT. Elms gets a hold down. And it's through.
Friday Football Live, Top Performer segment. I'm Griffin.
And I'm Ben.
Moeller High School's Jordan Marshall has been one of the biggest names and biggest performers each week this season. Last week in the Crusaders' win over Elder, the senior running back rushed for over 100 yards and threw a 46-yard touchdown pass, but his biggest accomplishment of the game was on a short run in which he became the all-time leading rusher in Moeller football history. The win also captured another GCL championship for the Crusaders.
Anderson's High School's Justice Burnham passed for nearly 400 yards and 6 touchdowns in the Raptors' 33-point win over Little Miami.
Western Hills' Teosis Sherman was a monster on defense last Friday. He had 12 tackles and 2.5 sacks, including a fumble recovery in the Mustangs' touchdown win over Aiken.
Brenneman Remy was all over the field last week for the Lakota West Firebirds. He scored on the ground and he scored receiving a touchdown through the air. His quarterback, Sam Wiles, also scored through the air and on the ground, including a very long touchdown run from midfield as the Dakota West destroyed Oak Hills 59-7.
Lee Thomas of Cincinnati Country Day had one of the best nights of the entire season. He scored 5 touchdowns while rushing for over 200 yards, and on defense he had a 50-yard interception return for a 6th touchdown on the game. He single-handedly kept the Nighthawks undefeated in their blowout win over Clark Montessori.
Over in Kentucky, Scott High School's Hunter Bradley put in perhaps the Tri-State's best night on defense. In addition to recording 8 tackles on the night, he also returned an interception 101 yards for a touchdown against Boone County.
Winton Woods quarterback Bryshawn Brown threw 2 deep passes that would each lead to touchdown scores that gave the Warriors a huge 13-12 conference win over Kings.
And finally, our own Ryan Glassmeyer from Marymount High School recorded 10 tackles on defense, which included 5 solo stops in the Warriors' tight 21-14 win over Madeira. But most importantly, On offense, he caught a 23-yard game-winning touchdown pass.
Thanks for watching tonight's Top Performer segment from the studios at Marymount High School. Now back to NKU for more Friday Football Live.
The other Meyer, Trenton Meyer, go for the direct snap. As look like their Panthers going to run hurry up huddle and run it again.
And they'll set up with Meyer, Trenton Meyer in the backfield. Meyer gets a direct snap, goes into the end zone, touchdown. So 41-7 as Meyer goes into the end zone. Trenton Meyer with his second touchdown of the game.
Another Eagle down on the field.
Yeah, it's tough when they got to go. A lot of them, play both ways, and they've got to, it gets to the point where you get a little winded here. He got up on his own power. That was number 8, and that was Dejon McDougal.
Well, we'll see how kind of the Panthers want to handle this defensive possession as half is coming very quick. We'll see if the Panthers kind of put in more of their backups as we near the end of the first half.
Yeah, that was a 4-play, 42-yard drive. Took a minute and 15 off the clock with a 1-yard touchdown run by Trenton Meyer. So we'll set up here. And the kick is up with the right foot, and this one is good. So with 3:36 remaining in the second quarter, it's Elder 42 and Life Christian Academy 7. We'll take a timeout on the Prep Sports Radio Network.
And it's going to be a timeout. We'll also take a timeout. Be back with you in 1 minute. Stick with us, folks.
State Route 1 Storage, indoor and outdoor storage in a variety of sizes, including indoor boat and RV storage.
Fun to watch.
He's definitely fun to watch.
He
All right,
is.
Brody. Thanks for joining
Thanks
us
a lot,
tonight.
bud.
Congratulations on a great career with the Spartans. We can't wait to see you in red and white next year.
Yes,
and
sir.
For the next 6 years, starring for the Beechwood Tigers. Thanks, buddy.
3rd and 18, A.J. Olivas has to fall on another low snap. Those shotgun snaps have been low for him all night. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 20 now. Owen County coming out to punt.
You know, Mark, it is interesting how many times we've seen teams come up and just struggle snapping.
Yeah,
and I think
yeah.
it's a lot of it's because of the pass rush. All right. So
Yes.
our next Spartan
I'd like that
joining us
haircut.
tonight. Yeah, that's a nice high
cut
type.
there, buddy.
Our next Spartan joining us is Landon Hackman. Landon Hackman, a running back, wide receiver type for the Spartans, an absolute star on the field. Landon Hackman, thanks for joining us tonight, buddy. How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right. So how many years have you been with the Spartans?
This is my 5th.
Fifth
wow.
year. Okay, well, let's call
Well,
this
the punt
play
here by Owen County is going to be bouncing out at about the Owen County 40, going to stop at about the 45, just bounces in front of Luke Urban. Beechwood comes out for their next possession, leading 35-0, 9:47 to go in the first half.
Yeah, it's
Man.
it's a lot of points quickly. All right, Landon. So you've been playing for a long time for the Spartans. What are your first of all, tell us what position do you play? What's your specialty on the gridiron?
My favorite position is wide receiver.
Wide receiver, right? Now, Mark Talley.
Yes.
I've seen this young man.
He can scoot.
catch some
Nice.
balls this year. How many touchdown catches do you have?
7 or 8.
7 or 8.
that
Yeah,
is
he gets
great.
it done. Now, so DNA. Let's talk about a lot of these young men have. Well, actually, we'll come
Yep.
back to Landon after this play.
Clay Hayden getting in the I formation, fakes to Flaherty, rolling to his right, inside about the
Wide.
49. Urban again, can he get him? Yes,
Oh, he
Urban
caught
made
it.
an
Wow.
outstanding diving catch. The ball was a little overthrown, but beautiful catch there by Luke. Takes it all the way inside the Owen County 5, 3-yard line.
Wow, what a great catch.
There's no one, Murph, who can cover it. There's no one who can cover Urban, can they?
Yeah.
No one. There's no one around who can cover that guy. 1st and goal, Beechwood.
All right, so we talk about DNA Martelli a lot, and a lot of these Spartan kids have family ties to some great Tigers of the past. How much do you look up to your cousin Mason Williams?
He played college football.
Yeah. Do you love watching him play?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Next play, and we'll come back to you, Landon.
Tigers coming out in a shotgun. Clay Hayden, 3 receivers to his left. Clay gets a snap, looks right, still looking right, throws to Cusick quickly out there. Touchdown. I think that's Cusick on a nice 3-yard touchdown pass. Who was that, Murph?
I think it's Cusick.
Cusick. All right, his 2nd touchdown on the night. Clay Hayden threw a dart out there. He looked at the whole way, and Cusick, Murph, again, all these teams have problems. Cusick in single coverage, forget it.
Yeah.
He's going to be open a lot.
Yeah, and that is 7 touchdown catches on the year for James Cusick. And, again, he just so many weapons. And when you're, this is just such a mismatch. How do you defend all these receivers when you don't have that many kids that can cover effectively? So another great play from Hayden to Cusick.
Colson Lair, extra point is up and good. He is 6 for 6 tonight. He's missed 1 extra point on the season. I want to talk.
Run it inside the 10. He gets to about the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 for Evan Meyer, and the clock continues to run with a minute to go.
Good cut for Evan Meyer as he was able to read the open hole, going to get a ref's timeout. But yeah, expect to see that a lot as this game progresses. The direct snaps and then just the handoffs, as we'll likely seeing a lot of passing.
Evan Meyer again, and Meyer gets a direct snap at 2nd and 6 at the 7. He goes to the inside the 5. We got a flag down right around the 2-yard line. And that's where Meyer is. Let's see what where they get here with the Panthers with 42 seconds left here in this second quarter. 42-7. Chop block on the looked like on the defense.
Yep. Defensive
going after
line,
the knees.
Yep. Went after the offensive lineman's knees illegally and were called for it. I'm sure the Panthers will probably take it to get within within the 1-yard line. So now they'll have first and goal.
So Ben Taylor getting a chance to come in this one. Number 10. It's a first and goal for the Panthers at the 1 with 33 seconds. And now a direct snap to Evan Meyer goes into the end zone, and Evan Meyer goes in, and I think that's a touchdown for the Panthers. So still haven't seen the referee put his arms up.
Looks like, he held him up for about a second before putting him down. But, the Panthers are going to score.
Another touchdown for the Panthers. This time it's Evan Meyer. So Trenton Meyer scored the last one. Now Evan Meyer gets the touchdown of 1 yard.
The clock was still rolling after the touchdown.
So now they put 0 on the clock, but the extra point is up. And this one is good. Are we going to go to the half?
Yeah, both teams might.
Yeah, we're going to go to the half. 49-7.
Okay, as we see the Warriors special teams getting ready to kick this ball off to the Eagles. That's number 94, Abdul Sawadago, and he puts foot to it. And we got the second half underway. He's picked this ball up. Wait a minute, he's fumbled it. Fakes to give. Now he's up the street. He's up the middle. He's got one man to beat the kicker, and the kicker makes a nice stop at the Warrior 47-yard line.
Wow, and you felt that momentum right there. That little reverse pitch. A fake pitch, I'm sorry, and just keeps it. I mean, that's taking a bad play into a great play. It almost took it to the house there. Great job by the kicker for Wyndham Woods, just stopping him.
Yeah, that's Caden Bailey on that return. 6'2", 160-pound junior for the Eagles. But like you said, the kicker for Wyndham Woods put the stop to him. Gives his defense a chance. That might get the Tigers where they want to roll the dice a little bit now in Warrior territory. Yeah, he pulls it out of his gut and he runs out here and throws the pass. This guy tries to run out of a tackle, but they get him down at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we did not see that in the first half at all. The little RPO style play right there. That's a little wrinkle that we just now seen.
Okay, here comes the Tigers. Moving fast. 2nd and 3. Pass out to the flat again. He's got blocks in front of him, but after picking up the first down, he's shoved out of bounds.
And Milford's moving, I feel, faster, than before. They're speeding up. They're getting to the line a little quicker. They're doing these quick, short, almost screen passes.
There's a give to Webster. He cuts around right in. They get him stopped. Maybe a yard gain on the play, maybe.
Yeah, Rogers right there just came swooping in and just stoned him right there.
Yeah, so just 2nd and 9. Milford has Luani back there, and he gives to Luani, and he's in there muscling up the middle, and where defense allows about 4 yards. 3rd and 5. So here come the Eagles breaking huddle. Straight drop, but he's going to be sacked. That's number 99 on this sack. That's Deland Massey Wright.
I mean, just look at this play. Just constantly fighting, and then just nice job. I mean, that play happened so quickly. I mean, you just felt the hockey just push right back into Luke and had really no chance to even visualize the field.
4th and 1. A lot of going for it on 4th down in this game tonight, Chris. 9:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Here they come after him. The ball falls out of his hand, and number 53 with the recovery. That's number 53, Davon Kane.
Yeah.
6 foot, 215-pound defensive end.
Yeah, Davon Kane came in there and recovered the fumble, but Justin Hill came in, got his right hand right around, and just stripped it right out of the quarterback's hands. Great job. I mean, they're flying off the line of scrimmage right now. They're just beating Milford's offensive line.
Well, Milford is playing like they understand the urgency that they're going to have to roll the dice to some extent. Okay, so here's the Warriors on offense now. Ball on their own 36-yard line. Jennings gives off inside, and that's number 2, Charles Johnson.
And now, Woodland Woods is now going with Little Wrinkle. They're going with Zay Jennings as a quarterback.
Yeah, Zay Jennings might have to take this game into his hands.
Yeah, exactly right. But they're going to run it more often now that Zay Jennings is back there. And I think the defense will be aware of that. But hopefully that added speed to the backfield, creates some openings for Woodland Woods.
Got Johnson in motion. Jennings cuts to his left, cuts back to his right. Now he's got blocks, and he's down the street, and nobody's going to catch Jennings. And it's a question of if there's any flags on the play, and there's no flags on the play, and that's going to be a touchdown. Yeah, there is a flag on the play. Yes, there is, slaying out the 36-yard line there.
Wow.
So they're calling a hold on that. It's coming back.
You talk about taking the air out of a stadium, but that was a great run by Zay Jennings, just find that opening, but maybe the opening was there because of that hold.
Hold indicated. We see on the replay where this hold came from. Okay. So the officials march this off, and they're going to set this ball down on the Warrior 26-yard line. I think if the Warriors throw the ball in a 50-50 jump ball fashion, these receivers will pick it off for them.
Yeah, they almost had a couple of those in the first half as well. We just don't know how Zay Jennings, how good he is at throwing those jump balls.
Jennings is going to run it himself around right in. He gets shoved out of bounds rudely. It's like he picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4. Well, the offense just has to get right back to it. Okay, so 3rd and 14 play.
Yeah, I think here's you're going to have your jump ball opportunity to bring Brown back in. Obviously, passing down.
They'd have to, at this point, they'd have to prove they could defend against my best pass receivers. Straight drop for Brown. Throws his ball. Cooley with the grab. He's hit hard. It's like they got him down on the 41-yard line. Fourth and 5. Looks like the Warriors are going to be kicking this ball over. Hopefully they can execute a good punt on this. They need to have these Eagles deep in their territory. None of this stuff where they always got good field position.
Yeah.
Eagles got guys standing on their 30. Kick is off.
That's a
It
good
is
one. There you
boom.
go.
That's what they needed. Taking a Warrior bounce. It's going to be down inside the 5-yard line.
Nice roll, nice punt. That's exactly what they needed.
This decision here, if you're St. X, trying to take advantage of a takeaway, as you called it, a havoc play here early on in the second half. Herbstreit in the empty backfield, 5 wide. Sends a man in motion. That is Jake Britt. Herbstreit will drop back to pass. Fire. Got him.
Nice catch there.
Caught at the 6. First down, St. Xavier. Cam Taylor on the reception.
Yep, Cam Taylor, 10 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown coming in tonight. Big play there for the first down, but they have it marked at right around the 24. It looks like they're going to bring out the chains.
Yep, that is going to be a close mark from where the ball currently sets in my drawing of a line to the marker on the far side. It looks like it will be a first down right there.
What a stop this would be if they do somehow mark it short. Looks to be a favorable spot for LaSalle. I thought Taylor caught it more around the 22-yard line, and then he was tackled backwards.
Chains will be brought in, and we cannot see it. It's covered up.
First
down.
There we go.
St. Xavier.
Crucial play there on 4th down. Coverdale rolling the dice, and he picks it up there. And it was a good job of Herbstreit. They had pressure from the Lancers.
He had 3 guys in his face.
He stood in the pocket and just threw it, rifled it to Cam Taylor for a first down.
And Herbstreit will stay in there with the fresh set of downs. Bombers driving just under 10 minutes left in this third quarter. Bombers down on the sideline getting their boys hyped. Luke Veach down there along with P.J. Roberson. Herbstreit under center, jumbo package in for the Bombers. 1 man in motion. He'll hand it off to Jake Britt. Has some running room.
Ooh.
Tries to lower the shoulder. Will get undercut by number 14, Cyrese Smothers. Junior defensive back making a good tackle on the sophomore right there.
We've seen Britt go low with the shoulder, Smothers, so I'm going to go lower that time, and drilled him right in the leg area. That's a nice tackle by the Lancer defender.
Limbo, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Personnel will remain largely unchanged. Jake Britt and Luke Clare, all those guys remaining out there. A.J. Golden as well. Britt, McClatchy, and Taylor, your 3 wide. Britt will motion at the last moment. Herbstreit will take the snap. Pitch to Britt. Britt around the end, has running room, has a blocker. Down to the 5, 4-3, cut back in, touchdown, St. Xavier. Jake Britt, the cut back inside at the last moment around the 4-yard line. Huge credit to Jack McClatchy on the block. And St. Xavier will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Britt's 2nd touchdown of the game for St. X. 3rd touchdown on the season for him, and he's having a great night on the ground. He's over 100 yards rushing, and he gets the Bombers the lead 13-10 with just about 8.5 minutes left in our third quarter.
And that is what you call taking advantage of. I'm going to start calling them havoc plays. Jake Sinja on the extra point will boot it through. And St. X will take a 4-point lead. But
or just catch a break.
Definitely. That did not look good for him. And that would have been deflating for this defense here, as he just had a wide open lane.
Oh, yeah, number 5 right there, Denham Miller. Looked like he was grabbing a hold of Finn Warden right there.
Downfield, which makes it 1st and 13 for Miami.
First and 15, I want to say it is here. They've got it spotted at 13 on the field. Howard, and this time it is Hamilton in the backfield with him. We'll see if they give it to him. Oh, they fake the pitch to him, and Howard's going to keep it. Glassmeyer with a nice form tackle there. That's low man wins is what they always say, and he got low that time, not trying to hit him up around the head or anything like that.
Howard tried to truck him over, but Glassmeyer keeps his balance and puts him down.
Yeah, 2nd down and long here as Howard looks to the bench for the play call. See what Aaron Hancock sends in.
And the Cowboys have taken up almost all of this 3rd quarter on this drive alone.
Yeah, already 5.5 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter, which is a lot of time being taken off the clock. We're approaching a 7-minute possession out of the Cowboys here. Howard drops back, has a man. We're going to get pass interference on Ryan Glassmeyer, no doubt about it. He was beat. He held the jersey. We're going to get this one moving 15 yards forward, and I believe it will be an automatic 1st down. Yeah, I was taking a look at it, Jamal. I mean, I could see it in real time. Yeah, he just hooks the arm of Andre Woods.
That definitely would have been a completion and maybe a touchdown.
Yeah, maybe even a smart play from Glassmeyer. I mean, he was, yeah, you're right. Jamal's right. That was a free touchdown, basically, if he doesn't make that play. So 1st and 10, but it is 1st and goal. The goal is the line to gain. Handoff up the middle, gets to about the 5-yard line for the Cowboys.
Curran on the tackle for the Warriors. 2nd goal from the 5.
Bunch set at the left side of the field here. We'll see if they utilize that or they just go to Hancock again. They will give to Hancock. Gets close to the goal line. He will be marked short. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Bringing in the extra blockers, it's A.J. Williams, the junior, enters his way into the game. Sorry, the freshman enters his way into the game. That's quite the feat for the freshman to be starting on the offensive line. He comes in for some extra blocking support as they try and punch this one in.
Yeah, it looks like they're going with 2 backs.
Yeah, it's Howard and Hamilton in the backfield here, along with Hancock, who they give it to. But Finn Warden is all over it. Big play from the junior, and we'll see what Wyoming does here. Decision time for Coach Hancock.
And that's what Finn Warden does. A great, precise, clean tackle. I mean, he just gets to that line like he's seen this play a million times.
Yeah, that's really nice. And it looks like Howard is staying on the field along with Hancock here.
This could be a turning point. If they get a stop here, I mean, that's a great bend, don't break moment for the defense.
Yeah, I mean, you know they got a reliable field goal kicker, but they were really trying to punch it in. Make it a 2-possession game here, a 2-touchdown game, I should say. Play clock is running down. 5 seconds, 3 seconds to snap it. Direct snap.
They're not going to get it.
They're not going to get it. They're not even going to get close. Big play from Marymount defense. Davis Whitmore was all over it. The Warriors are fired up, folks.
And if you can hear that, how bad does Marymount want this win tonight here, Will?
Really bad, Jamal, is my only answer for you. The student section is excited, the defense is excited. They direct snap to Hancock, and Finn Warden got first touch on him, and then it was Whitmore finishing the job. Lawson Wade was all over it too. Big collective defensive effort. Warriors are going to get the ball back deep in their own territory, but they have a chance to tie the ball game up.
They want a win really badly. They don't want to go down. Let them get 75 regular season games in a row. Let's see if they can put 7 on the board here.
And as we said, they called it. Marymount thinks it'll be and they might be right.
That's great movement there by Max Duckwall to get out of the end zone there, give a little breathing room.
But I don't think 3 points is what they want. Still muscling, and he gets down finally to about the 5-yard line for his forward progress to stop.
Yeah, Nathan Webster's running pretty hard the second half, just carrying guys there for a second.
Nathan Webster. Third and 2. Kid Schultz, the PA announcer here, trying to get him to step it up. The pass is blocked.
Wow. Yeah, that was Justin Hill getting his hands up. I mean, every time that they need a play, Justin Hill has been there just to knock the ball away. All right.
Well, Justin Hill, from what I understand, he's got offers from the Miami Hurricanes. Last year, Pitt Panthers was looking at him. They're going to, looks like, they're going to attempt to kick this field goal. Number 17, Caden Bailey will be the holder with Mason Cooper, number 18. Try to make this kick. Long wait to hold us down. The kick is no good. That kick is no good. And the Warriors are celebrating.
Yeah.
But they need to get this thing going now.
Yeah, they look like there's a little bit of an issue with the handling of the snap by the holder.
Yeah, well, somebody's going to have to figure out how to score.
Yeah, bring Brown back in, start the drive. I think that's the right move.
Couple yards, and again sets up a third and medium. Playbook is open right here.
4 yards on the carry for Johnson as he stays out here behind Wiles. Remy and Barnett, the 2 receivers wide, 1 to each side. As here goes Wiles towards Remy in the back of the end zone, back shoulder, and he's got it. And there's the signal, touchdown Firebirds, another outstanding snag from Brendan Remy. This one coming in the end zone, Firebirds' first offensive touchdown on tonight's rivalry ball game.
I mean, what can you say? That connection is so good. That was a perfect pass. Remy had him by a step, and Wiles dropped it in the breadbasket, and that's 6 right there. I mean, what else can you say, Nick?
Remy's just one of those guys who's an absolute dog. Went up for that one, brought it in, and it was only a matter of time before they got one on top of that Thunderhawk secondary, and couldn't have come at a more opportune time for the Firebirds.
Well, Braden Benner able to boot that one up and good.
has the edge, and he's going. Down to the 30, cuts back inside, 25. Runs into his own guy down to the 20, and he'll be forced out of bounds around the 16-yard line. Good perseverance there by Jake Britt. Cut back inside to avoid running into his own blocker. And a Bomber is down around the middle of the field. We'll go ahead and take a short break here on ESPX for injury. Stay tuned.
17-yard line. Once again, we'd like to thank Tri-Health.
So we'll see if they've got the clock. Will run. I would imagine the clock will continue to run on this game. Get ready to set this one up from right to left. And, the Life Christian Academy from Virginia wearing the white jerseys, the red numbers, the black, kind of like the Falcons, Atlanta Falcons in the NFL, if you can kind of give it that with the black helmets. And the Panthers, of course, in their purple, full purple pants. And now we get ready for the second half. And it's going to be Sandus. He's going to take it at the 10, to the 15. He's to the 20, 25, to the 30, 35, and he falls down at the 40-yard line. Otherwise, I think he could have taken it a little bit further. Got tripped up.
Big time tackle. I believe that was Xavier Brown player. Came from behind and
up, or else he would have been gone. LaSalle defender on the tackle. Looks like it was number 25. And it's Dre Arnold, the junior defensive back.
That's number 39, Tyrese Price there. For the Lancers, slow to get up as he's walking out the field. He's been a key impact player on the Lancer defense. This would be a huge loss for them.
And now he'll have a visit with one of the LaSalle athletic trainers. Or excuse me, the LaSalle athletic trainers, Dan Forcombe and Alex Popkin. LaSalle already back out. St. X a bit slower to come out of the huddle. Up to the line, Herbstreit. 2 men behind him. Tyler Stegbar at that fullback position. Jake Britt, the deep back. Hand off to Britt, looking for the edge, and he'll get there and then drive forward, lowering the shoulder down to the 10-yard line. Pickup of around 4 on the run.
Good field vision there from sophomore running back Jake Britt. He was trying to run to the outside, but noticed it wasn't there. My nice cut back to the inside and gained a few extra yards before he was stopped by the Lancers. That's a good sign if you're a young back. That field vision, know where to cut and how to get upfield to gain positive yardage.
Yeah, definitely playing running back is not all about just run heavy, run forward, run fast. It's about taking your time, and we've seen Jake Britt especially cutting back inside on a couple of those touchdowns where, like you mentioned, that field vision coming into play. It's going to be Stephen Napier in the backfield now. Jake Britt getting a well-deserved rest. Herbstreit will take the snap, immediately pressured, he'll flick it, and he's got Jack McClatchy down to the 5, 4, 3, pushing forward, touchdown! The senior gets into the end zone for just the second time this season. And how about that? Chase Herbstreit had a free rusher pressuring him off his blind side, and he was able to flick it up to Jack McClatchy at the last second and punch it in. Or wait, hold on, never mind. Never mind. There was a penalty.
Refs are going to talk about it.
I'm seeing some head tapping from the refs.
If it holds, it's going to be Herbstreit's first passing touchdown since the Moeller game. But
that was to Stephen Napier, right?
Yes.
Moeller.
And they're going to pick it up.
They're going to wave off the flag, so touchdown St. X. and they push their lead up to 10-11, pending the extra point by Jake Sinja. And the siren sounds for the third time tonight and the second time in the third quarter.
That is loud, Cam. It's been a while since we've heard it.
And to think, we don't have the crowd mic coming through our headsets. I can't imagine how loud it would be with it.
Jake Sinja on for the extra point attempt for the Bombers.
Jake Sinja out to kick. Currently, I didn't see Mac Reevy there for a moment. He was up near the line. Mac Reevy to push it to an 11-point lead. And Sinja's kick is good. Reevy's hold is good. And St. X will take.
Tonight he's injured for the last 2 games, so can't be 100% sure what's going on with him, but you hope to see him return soon. And the same can be said for the injured Warrior player right now. I believe it's Eli Hernandez out there. Could be cramping, not really sure, but he gets up and walks the field in his own power, and he gets a nice round of applause from the bleachers.
And the Warriors kicker, Shatui, has a bit of a leg on them. If they can get maybe 15, 20 more yards, they can maybe kick a field goal here.
Duckwall enters onto the field here. In the backfield, it's Walton and Whitmore at the bottom of your screen. Tully snaps it. Duckwall will be used for blocking. Rolls out right, wants to throw, does throw, finds Whitmore, and this pass is broken up. Really nice play there by Justin Robinson, their star defensive back.
I mean, that would have been huge for the Warriors, and they may have to punt it here. I mean, well, they're going to have to punt it.
4th and 10, 10 minutes to go. It's a tough call, but I think it's hard to justify going for this if you can pin the Cowboys deep in their own territory.
Definitely, but it looks like they may be keeping the offense out here. They may be going hard count here.
Yeah, Tully is also the punter, so when he's out there, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going for it.
That is true.
Except for the fact there's 5 receivers out there, which makes me think they're definitely going for it. Now Wyoming calls timeout. They thought they were punting for sure, and when they saw that formation came out, it kind of scared them a little bit.
You can see Leon going, with the hand motions like, hurry up.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted the offense to get out there and snap it quickly. Maybe catch the Cowboy defense off guard.
Now it comes into the chess game for Coach Leon. Do you now send out the punt team when Wyoming might not be expecting it and try and pin them deep, or do you stick with your call of going for it? Decisions for the head coach.
Quite honestly, I would punt this ball away. You got to try to pin them inside. If it was 4th and maybe 2, I definitely see we're going for it, but 4th and 10.
4th and 10 is a tall order.
That has to be a pass play. They narrow it down to that, and then from there, you're just covering downfield.
Yeah, it's a big ask for the Warriors if you're going to try and pick up 10 yards here. But you're trying to do something that no team has done in the last 8 years, so I guess at some point you got to get aggressive,
That is true, and
they're going for it. I think they're going for it, Jamal.
Tully could kick it.
He could definitely kick it, and that'd be a really nice play. Brady used to do this sometimes back in the day, was just punt it away for a shotgun formation, but they've got receivers out there. He's going to throw it. They are going for it. Throws it. It's Glassmeyer wide open. He's got the first down. A huge play for the Warriors inside the red zone.
What a call by Coach Leon. That is a gutsy call from Coach Nick Leone, what a call.
Great route, great ball from Tully. Hit him in stride over the middle of the field. Denham Miller couldn't keep up, and now the Warriors are really threatening to score.
One thing you love to see from Tully is on 4th and 10, trying to upset one of the best teams ever in Ohio State history. He's calm under pressure and delivers a strike there.
Absolutely. Blitz is flying in, and Tully gets sacked. Number 2, Quaid Howard, the quarterback for Wyoming, untouched. Second time we've seen Tully get sacked like that tonight.
And you hate those untouched kind of blitzes.
And look at him come screaming up the middle of the field.
I mean, that just can't happen this late in the game.
Yeah, they just never picked him up. Not a thing Tully can do about it.
It looked like it was number 60 there, Mike Ramatka, on the blown assignment.
Yeah, always tough to judge who's supposed to be covering who in those situations, but now the Warriors backed up significantly. 2nd and 17 here. They throw a screen pass to Glassmeyer. He tries to get some run after catch and gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 11 for the Warriors.
And 10 or 11 at the 20. Yonigan on the play.
One thing I like to see is them maybe going downfield to one of their taller receivers, either Talon Vianello or Cooper Naccione.
I mean, Jamal, has Cooper gotten a catch in this game so far?
I think he might
have won.
I don't think.
Certainly no shots down the field, though, which is what I think they should use him for. I mean, the guy is 6'4", so got to think he'd have height on anyone who might try and cover him. He's at the bottom of your screen right now, just to the right of Glassmeyer. Wyoming shows blitz. They send blitz. Tully's got nowhere to go. He gives it to Naccione. We just talked about him. He does not have the first down, but it's 4th and short.
Gets to within about 2 yards of the first down.
And
Woods on the
that's,
play.
I mean, that's a great play there by Naccione.
Tully rolls out, was able to finally find a man. Really nice throw, really nice catch. Could not quite turn it upfield. Naccione's down near the sideline.
And Naccione, I think he's been cramping bad all game. He's been grabbing at maybe his growing area.
Yeah, now goes down and takes a seat on the sideline. Got to get some water in him. Stretch it out a little bit. Hopefully he comes back onto the field to play soon.
Definitely, they're going to need him down the field here. I mean, they went for it on 4th and 10. You don't see the harm with them going for it on,
I mean,
4th and
the
3.
more time ticks off the clock, the more you got to go for it because you just don't have the time to get the ball back. 4th and 3 here, as Jamal just said.
I mean, we saw the Cowboys eat up a lot of time in the 3rd quarter. They could easily tear off that 7:40 that's left on the clock.
Yeah, no problem at all when you got Hancock running the ball down the field at the rate that he is. So here we go. It's Duckwall and Tully in the backfield. 3 receivers set, 3 yards. They need to get to the 9-yard line just about. Tully's going to look to throw. He's got Walton wide open. What a great play design. Walton breaks forward. Walton is in for the touchdown! Touchdown Warriors! Touchdown Jack Walton, the most unlikely of characters. It's Jack Walton in the end zone with the biggest play of his life.
What a play by number 14, Jack Walton, untouched when he gets the ball. Wide open pass. What a play to equalize the game.
That is a fantastic play design. They sent him running across the left side of the field, and there wasn't a defender within 10 yards of him. And now it's Shatui to take the kick.
Look at the replay.
You see that play design once again. Vianello's the holder, or Tully's the holder. Shatui hits it up. Shatui hits it good. We have a tie ball game in Kusel Stadium with 7 minutes to go.
Warriors 14, Cowboys 14.
This would be the biggest win of Nick Leone's.
This is where defense has it in their ability for someone to jump up, take this ball away. Looking to pass over the middle. This ball's caught. And the word defender, somebody stripped that ball out from him. But see, this is where unsportsmanlike. But this is where at least Milford is willing to roll the dice and throw that ball.
Yeah, they're throwing that ball, and they zipped it right in there. Nice catch by number 7. Good pickup. That was a nice quick pass. Delivery by Luke Brand. Just really good delivery.
Yeah. So we got these offsetting personal fouls.
Yeah. Besides the penalties, but really good just keeping that ball in front of your receiver, letting him run into it so we can keep his speed going. Excellent pass. Great job by Milford there.
Calling it 2nd and 5. Eagles looking to see what they're going to do here. It's like number 12, the quarterback, Luke Brand, in the pistol. Clock moving, 8:15. Brand looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete.
I'm shocked that he was throwing it there when he had number 6 open that they'd be going to tonight repeatedly.
Batted down by the word defense.
From this angle, it almost looked like he swiped it right out of his hand, didn't even bat it down.
Third and 3. Oh no, they call it 4th and 4. So this ball's on the Warrior 43-yard line.
Yeah, I would be careful for the fake here.
Yeah, I would too. They're setting up like they may kick, but next thing if they do, you got to execute the reception of this punt. We don't know. Did that ball touch that Windward's player on the way in there?
Looks like be a flag down as well.
Man, this is like...
I don't know if he was pushed into the ball, and that's, that caused the urgency to get the ball for Wynn Woods.
See the...
To pick up that first down there. Now Marymount once again has to get into one of these bend, don't break situations.
Hands it off here. Doesn't go very far, I'll tell you that.
And shout out to this defensive line. Lawson Wade, Andrew Duckwall,
Michael Curran.
I mean, they're all giving it their all out there. You can see, I've been saying it all night, you can see how bad they want it.
Yeah, 2nd and 9 for the Cowboys here in Marymount territory. I'd have to think this is a little bit outside field goal range. This would be about a 47-yarder. There's no way he hits that. I mean, even as good as a leg as he has.
I mean, they could trot him out if they don't pick up a first down here and just give it a try.
Screen pass to Hancock. This will be a first down and more. Brought down by Cooper Naccioni up there, but they moved the chains yet again. Now they're definitely in field goal range.
Definitely. If you look at the replay here, he goes through his progressions, delivers a nice little screenplay there. Awkward tackle there.
Yeah, it seemed like Naccioni kind of got wrapped up in him when he was trying to make the tackle. Well, we have a second here. Shout out to all of our camera operators here at ICRC. You see Charlie Collister down there near the field getting the handheld shots. Carter McGahee, Will Cahall doing game cams as well. All the guys in the ICRC truck, huge thank you. We would not have the opportunity to do stuff like this without those guys, so we owe it all and owe this entire broadcast to everyone doing the work behind the scenes as Wyoming attempts to take the lead late in this game, under 4 minutes to go.
Shout out to Mr. Eaton as well for allowing us to do this broadcast.
Yeah, no doubt. He can't be here tonight. I think he has daughter's volleyball game, it might have been, but he puts so much time and effort into the Warriors Broadcast Network, into helping ICRC out. So any of these games you see would never be possible without Mr. Eaton, that's for sure. We wouldn't even know how to hold a camera without that guy. Run up the middle is Howard. I think it's going to be a first down. First and goal for the Cowboys. 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go.
They're siphoning some of the momentum from Marymount here, and they've got to put up another goal line stand. A thing to watch also is that time is ticking away, and if they hold the ball and wait to score a touchdown here, they could really put Marymount in a hole.
Yeah, Marymount will not get the ball back with much time left on the clock at all. Howard's going to run it again. He is stuffed out, goes absolutely nowhere. It's Finn Warden who wrapped him up, and Patrick Sweeney who finished the job.
Finn has been everywhere in this game, but you have to look at the clock and maybe think about using some of those timeouts here.
Yeah, no 2-minute warning in high school football, just like college, so they can't rely on that. Inside the last couple minutes, the clock does stop for a first down until you get to the line of scrimmage, so they have that on their side. But priority number one is keeping the Cowboys out of the end zone. If they could hold them to a field goal, it would be massive. Hancock on the run. He's wrapped up by Finn Warden. A big play from the junior.
Would you use a timeout here?
They will. Leon will call a timeout to keep it with more than 2 minutes to go. It's going to be 3rd and goal for the Cowboys on the next play that we see. If you're Wyoming, if you're coach Aaron Hancock, Jamal, what are you calling right here?
You know, I would have to stay true to what's been working and really lean on Joel Hancock, quite honestly. I mean, I think a quick handoff, or maybe the play we've been seeing all night where it's faked to Quade Howard. I mean, I think that would be the certain solution.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Wyoming has not scored since the first quarter of this football game when they got all 14 of their points.
And you really have to go back to that goal line stop they had. Warden getting to, I believe it was the running back first, and then you had a plethora of Marymount jerseys in there to stop the run.
Yeah, 3rd and about 3, maybe 2 yards to get into the end zone here. It's Hancock in the backfield, looking for his 3rd touchdown of the night. They snap it right to him, and he drops the snap. Does Marymount have it? Marymount's got the ball! Marymount has the football with 2 minutes to go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in uncharted territory when it comes to Wyoming football games.
Oh my goodness. Joel Hancock, who's been their star player all night,
drops the ball.
They're saying
Looked
that.
like there was more Warriors by that ball than anything else when it come out. Nice form tackle. Put the helmet right on the ball.
Oh yeah, he was down before the ball came out. It was.
Okay, so it'll be 2nd and 1. That's what they're calling it on the scoreboard. It's the word defense. There's the give inside to Webster, but he
he's
can't
short.
make anything
Yeah,
here.
he's short.
So they make us 3rd and 1 here. Clock moving, 4:28 left to go in the game. Here comes Eagles. Looks like this is their heavy duty package. Too much substitution going on. I'd start counting heads out here. Tofu Luani's in there. You know, this is his specialty, short yardage down by the goal line. It's like it's going to be a direct snap to him. He's got the snap, and he muscles in
Yeah,
there
looks like
for
he got
the
it.
first down. 3:52 left to go in the game. So that's going to make it 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Come the Eagles on the ball. Gives inside and nothing there.
Mr. Hill came in there and stopped that play right away. Yeah, like it just beats his block and just comes around and takes
Hill made him turn it back in.
Yeah.
2nd and goal for the Eagles. Looking to throw this ball in the corner of the end zone. This ball is incomplete. Just off the hands of his receiver. Whew.
Yeah, just on the outside. Reese Davis had it with one hand, bobbled it.
Yeah,
but nice job by 29, kind of pushing him out when he made first contact with the football.
That's what I'm saying. The defense is making plays left and right.
Yeah.
3rd and goal. There's Webster. Gets outside. He's still on his feet, but now they got him down near the 5-yard line. That's a good attempt.
Yeah, Webster wanted to go up inside, jump to the outside, did a little jump cut. But nice job by the last defender there, just keeping him, making sure that he didn't lose containment. Number 4 did a great job at making him cut back inside.
Yeah, the defense did a good job on that.
Yeah.
The whole defense, even though number 7, Zay Jennings, kind of ran by a little bit, he still slowed it down
slowed
enough.
him down, excellent, yeah. And this
Clock
is it right
moving.
here. I mean, 4th 5.
Yeah, this is where 4th and 5, and you don't see the Eagles attempting no field goal on this one. I would. These field goal kickers come to practice every day just like everybody else. 2:10 left to go in this affair. Looks like they will try the field goal this time. Okay, so here we are. They're going to try this field goal. Mason Cooper trying to redeem himself from earlier in the game. Hold us down. And that kick is good. So with 2:07 left to go in this game, we have a score of the visiting Milford Eagles 3.
How much? I can't hear you. 34.
Our commentary might have caught some of that. 34 seconds are going on the game clock. There's some confusion up here in the press box from the man running the scoreboard. Not really a signal given from the referees. They didn't know exactly how much time to put up, but we've got it all correct now. 34 seconds to play. 4th down. Tully gets the snap. He gets the punt away. It's not very far. Needs a big bounce. It kind of gets one, and now it stops, and Wyoming's going to get the football inside the Marymount 35-yard line. So, Jamal, let's do some quick math here. I think from here, say it's the 30, snap it back 7, kick it. I think you're looking at about a 47-yarder from here. My math is correct.
He was hitting some bombs in warm-ups.
I mean, Carter Rummer's got a boot. The junior can kick it. But I got to think they would want to get a little bit further up to feel really comfortable in him. But, hey, worst case scenario, I mean, you might as well take the field goal from here, right? I mean, I don't see Chris Davis on the field, but Auburn, Alabama, Iron Bowl, I don't think we'll be seeing any punts get run back 109 yards. But I could be wrong.
Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened.
And the entire student section is on their feet.
Wyoming's got one timeout left. Howard's going to fake the handoff, roll out right. He has got room to run if he wants it, but instead he's going to throw, and it's a completion. Oh, my. Number 31, Dorian Fredericks, has the catch. Less than 20 seconds to go, and it's safe to say they are well inside field goal range now, Jamal.
You may have to think that's game.
I mean, if I'm Wyoming right now, I'm going knee the ball down and then call timeout.
Yeah, you may just kneel it down wherever you want him to kick it from. Whatever hash they want it from.
What is going on right now? There was some serious confusion from Coach Hancock as to whether or not the clock was running. He didn't think the clock was running. He thought that his player was out of bounds at the time of the catch. But then they ran the clock, and then he had to call timeout. Unclear if Fredericks was ruled to be out of bounds or not after the catch. I think they're going to end up signaling that he was out of bounds, so Wyoming will not have to burn a timeout. They can retain that final one and can use it at a later time in this game. 10.5 seconds to go, and I'm sensing some tension in the Kusel Stadium air right now.
They had the perfect opportunity to send this to overtime. And if we look back on a holding call, really...
the holding call was killer.
A holding call really brought it back.
And then the punt, I mean, Tully was in a bad position. He was punting from his own end zone.
It looks like...
Now Leon takes a timeout, going back and forth here. It's like the last 2 minutes of a basketball game right now, Jamal. Just takes a long time with all the timeouts that get called, all the penalties.
One thing that, we have to look at is the amount of pressure being put on the Wyoming kicker here. As we've seen that reliable kickers under pressure may become rattled by, some of the pressure from the, student section, as we saw from Noah Ruggles in the state's, was it the, not state, but the CFP semifinals a couple years ago versus Georgia.
The tension is certainly in the air. Some might remember Oakwood, game 1 of the year. The kicker missed a field goal that would have sent us to overtime. He left it just short. I'm sure that Rummer is feeling it right now. He's got the weight of 74 games on his back, and they're going to kick it right now, Jamal.
They're going for it right now.
Here we go. Number 88, Carter Rummer, to take the lead.
The kick.
And he's got it right through the uprights. A huge kick from the junior. And Wyoming leads it by 3 with 7 seconds.
Eagles know that's the plan too. There's the
he's gotta
run
throw it.
after him. There's the throw. It's going to be incomplete. .3 seconds left to go. 3rd and 10.
You'd like to see him connect with number 6 again. Don't have to get a touchdown here, but
Yeah, they got 2 timeouts.
yeah,
They got to get a chunk on this play.
yeah, just get the first down and something quick but vertical. Don't do a screen.
Straight drop by
There-
Brown.
there's your guy.
Ball.
There you go. There you go.
Makes a man miss.
Nice.
He
Hold the ball. Hold the ball. Hold the ball.
Man. Down to the 10-yard line. 40.1 seconds left to go.
And most importantly, I don't see any sort of launcher on the field.
That's right. We see the defender kind of shaking up on that play and was trying to make that tackle. Who's that? Number 1, Carter Ings.
Yeah, just the only thing that was making me nervous there was he was holding that ball like a loaf of bread. The receiver, I just hold that thing tight to your chest. But great play, great play.
Got the rafters rocking here at Frederick Stadium now. You know, it may be, depending on what happens on this first down play, the Warriors might have to put their eggs in the basket and send their man out for a field goal. Ball's marked on the 10-yard line, but they're calling it 1st and 10 on the scoreboard. Let's see. No, this is 1st and goal. Okay, so they're going to try to beat him with Cooley. If Cooley let's get it lined up somewhere. Straight drop by Brown. Throws his ball. That's pass interference. Did they get called though? Yeah, see. So that pass is called incomplete. 35.4 seconds left to go. 2nd down. See Chad Murphy over there discussing options with his offense. Mikael Satterwhite in there. Tremar Harris. It's like timeout being called. Milford timeout. I'd take a chance of running on this down. You got a timeout.
Yeah, you have a timeout. You absolutely have everything at your disposal right now. But yeah, I think take a chance running it. You can even do a screen pass again if you wanted to. I mean, they fell in love with those the entire game.
Well, the OHSAA has to be pleased with the game product that they say has been put out tonight by these two teams. See the Warriors coming on the field to address the 2nd and 10 with 35.4 seconds left to go. They got Bryce-Sean Brown back in the game with number 2, Charles Johnson, with him back there. Straight drop there. Here they are after him. He makes this guy miss. Over the middle.
Oh, man.
Incomplete.
Brown did a great job of avoiding the sack there.
He did that.
And reset himself and threw it. And he 84 was there. I mean, it was a tough catch, but he was there. Look at this. Just a little bit above him. Yeah, just a little bit high.
3rd down and 10. They're going to have to go with their field goal kicker. They better maintain possession on this down. They can't have no turnover. And the Warriors, this is it. Fork in the road and stick a fork in them here. Straight drop. And they're in on, but he gets away. Just run it. Should have just ran it. And the pass falls incomplete. 22.9 seconds left to go in the game.
Oh, man. I mean, Brown could have taken off there and gained some yardage. They'd have a timeout to burn. A good job again escaping the pocket.
So here come the Warriors.
This is it.
4th down. It looks like they're going to send their place kicker out here for a field goal attempt. That's Brian Knighton, 6 foot, 174 pound junior kicker for the Warriors. I guess they're going to call timeout to ice them. Well, we got some game on our hands tonight, Chris.
We sure do. Yeah, it's been a defensive struggle the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of game where there ain't no real loser in this game considering the circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure people will want to make out like, you know. But you got to be happy with what the Warriors have done. Still in this game. Here's Brian Knight. Now, timeout must be called by the Eagles to ice him. I don't think I've ever seen a game come down to this in the years I've been doing it.
Yeah, this is exciting for sure.
Okay, so there's the drone quietly landed on the ground right back there behind the goalpost. He must know somebody. Okay, so here we are. The Warriors looking to tie this ball game. T.J. Buckman will be doing the holding on this. The hold's down. The kick is up. Oh! That kick is no good. Kick is no good. So with 17.8 seconds left in the game.
Oh my gosh.
On the replay where...
In the words of Chris Collinsworth, that's a doink.
It's doink?
Oh man, what a heartbreak. That was...
Yeah, this will be it then. The Warriors, just can't win. They had a touchdown, but that got taken away by a penalty.
Yeah, I mean, the penalties were a story for Whittem Woods. They just had a tough time really getting anything going because they kept shooting themselves to the foot, holding and constantly. And then you saw them finally go to the vertical passing game towards the end and had success. I would have liked to see them go to that sooner, especially because Brown, once he gets into a rhythm, he's really talented. But
and if need be, he can run to a certain extent.
Yeah. I think if anything, maybe go back to the shorter passes sooner.
This is kind of what happens when you have over-reliance on a stout defense. So that's going to do it as the clock winds down. So as the players move to the 50-yard line.
For receiving wise for Lancers.
LaSalle drops back. Fire. Complete out of bounds to the 30, 10 seconds remain. And Jack, I mean, LaSalle is driving. They're only 30 yards away from the end zone. Of course, they do need a 2-point conversion on top of all this, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. But LaSalle is definitely, I don't think, quite dead. They're on the ground taking their last breaths, but they are not dead yet.
Yeah, obviously the Bomber defense is just sitting back.
Playing prevent at this point.
Yes.
McLaughlin will drop back to pass. He will fire over the middle. Complete. But being in the middle of the field, it's going to be very hard to get another play off. First down will stop the clock, but not enough. That will do it here from RDI Stadium. The Bombers are the king of the road yet again. They will take home that trophy for the 4th consecutive year. Final score from RDI Stadium, 24-13. Pandemonium ensues in the student section. The teams will shake hands. A huge thank you to all 3,900 viewers that we had here tonight. And we will be back next Saturday for football up in Cleveland. Me and Jack making the trip with the football team. Huge thank you from everyone here at ESPX, myself, Jack Snyder, Jack Muthing, our producer, John McCracken. Thank you, stay safe, and God bless.
Go Bombers.
As always, please drive home safely. Next week, the Bombers will be in action as they travel to Cleveland. The JV and varsity will take on the St. Ignatius Wildcats at Byers Field. The junior varsity game will begin at noon, and the varsity game will follow approximately at 3 o'clock as Bomber football is back in action next Saturday against Cleveland St. Ignatius at Byers Field. Once again, thank you for attending this evening's game. Please drive.